over a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matthew Stewart. Joining me is Jake Spontaberry. We just witnessed
Wow, the back of my hair is actually just atrocious at the moment. It's stop looking at it. I'm not turning sideways ever again.
Jake, conscious about his hair, Tiberi is going to be joining us with his cards. We're about to get into game number 2 of Regicide taking on Abyss. Regicide able to pick up game 1, but I've got a fun summoner spell for you, Spawn.
Okay, I'm not looking at you.
I was talking about it a little bit before with you because I didn't know how to pronounce the word, but I like a spell that makes you ethereal. Basically, you press it and you are invulnerable to all damage that is physical, basically. Only magic damage can affect you.
How long does it work for?
I would say 2 seconds.
Okay, I think that's pretty broken. You're an 80 carry. Like a vein,
but
something
you
like
can't,
that.
So the con behind it is it's like Zonya's. You can move a bit like Zonya's. You can move, but you can't attack. You can still throw spells.
Okay.
You can throw spells, but you can't attack.
Okay. Maybe it wouldn't be OP. Don't know. I'll have to think about it.
It'd be fun. But let's see.
Nearly single-handedly force Lee Sin out of the meta. I mean, not that he's in meta, but if you're a mid laner and Lee Sin ganks you, you're just like, ah ha ha, and then run away.
Well, we're into pick some bands here.
Also, by the way, T-Gun, Sivir is the best 80 carry in the game.
What? Really?
He said he's not a Sivir enthusiast. I am a big Sivir enthusiast. You're looking for engage fish. Speeding 5 people up to the speed of sound is engage.
True. I just don't like Sivir into everything at the moment. Justana, Twitch, they pop out and kill you from far, far away.
What do you mean? Sivir smacks Twitch around.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just a bad player. Who knows? But the bans are coming through. Renix and Brom as well as Jarvan banned up by Abyss. Sejuani as well as Gragas and Maokai taken away by Regicide. That gives first pick at least to Abyss again.
I mean, this is strange, right? Because Zac is available if they wanted more engage. There are still junglers that you can pick up right now that are on Summoner's Rift, and they've gone back to the Elise. And that seemed to be where a lot of their problems stem from, at least in the opinion on our 2 very good analysts on the desk, Fish. So we'll see whether Seb can make it work this time around. I want to see the Rakan Kalista, Rakan Zaya being picked up here.
Potentially going to be picked up by Keto and Chen, who has looked a lot better recently. But instead goes back to his one-trick champion of Alistar.
Alistar.
And it kind of feels like if you're going to go towards this combo, maybe Kalista Alistar instead?
No, I don't mind Zaya Alistar. Okay. I mean, I think Alistar's fine. Obviously, lots of people disagree with me because he doesn't see all that much pro play.
I think Alistar's a great champion. I miss Alistar mid lane and top lane. Those were fun. Alistar jungle as well was fun. Support Alistar, not as fun.
Nah, support Alistar's very fun.
I used to love bopping people with Trinity Force, so that was the best.
You get a Trinity Force to support Alistar.
You stay away from Trinity Force and you'll support Alistars. Meanwhile, Tristana and Janna has been locked in for Abyss.
What do you mean?
Why?
Why not?
You're a support, you don't get that much gold.
Maybe you don't.
Wow. I also do not run around with Smite on my supports.
I have not played Smite support in like a year. You are old in your memes, sir.
Did you go to a support group for that? Oh, what? Oh, what? That gets locked in. Yele's going to play Rammus.
Ozzy Z could play Rammus.
True. My goodness. I have not seen the changed Rammus in competitive play.
So his W now slows him down, Fish, but gives him lots of stats. And his E, his taunt, if you taunt a creep whilst you have your W active, gives you a lot of attack speed. So the way he jungles is you max W, you taunt something, and then you just keep hitting it.
I also know that his Q now is a channeled ability, so if he gets stunned or snared, that gets interrupted. So he doesn't powerball through everything anymore.
Yeah. Do you know I had a stage where I was playing Rammus jungle, and I was maxing Q because it would increase the slow. And I was going Runic Echoes. Runic Echoes Sunfire Caves was my build. And I was actually having a lot of success on it before they changed him.
Why? You find all these weird, unorthodox ways to play champions.
Sunfire Cave's good, right?
Yep.
And Runic Echoes just increases your clear speed. It was like kind of the Gragas style. All of his stuff does magic damage, so it wasn't that bad.
Rammus was one of my best win rate champions in the jungle back when Graves was a popular 80 carry. So around Graves.
Yeah, so like 4 years ago.
Long time ago.
That's great.
I'm excited to see him played once again. Interesting bans coming through in the second rotation. All 4 mid lane. Cassiopeia and Cassidy from Regicide, with Echo and Vladimir from Abyss. Now waiting to see what Regicide's next pick is going to be.
Kedu just cycling through some of the options that it won't be.
Oh great, Teemo. That's going to be played.
Mid lane Teemo would be fantastic.
Oh! we get ZZZ on Riven. That's even better than a mid lane, Timo.
Blind pick Riven.
Finally. Yes.
Why?
Confident. I guess that's it. Just confident people at the moment. And you can see Luch is...
Malphite has good engage potential.
Yeah, Ben, Malphite used to do well into Riven.
Did it?
When Riven first came out, yeah.
I hated playing Malphite into Riven.
Really?
Your attack speed slow does nothing because she can just auto-cancel everything.
I used to remember that Malphite just destroyed Riven.
I'm not a big fan of the Malphite into Riven.
But they pick up Nah instead for Pabu.
Malphite's currently my highest win rate champion.
Are you playing him mid or top?
I play him both mid and top.
Do you build him pure AP mid and top?
Not necessarily. It is matchup dependent.
I recall you telling me when I played Malphite tank, you're like, no, that's not how you play it. You can only build him AP and you one-shot people or you don't play him at all.
That is correct.
So you do build him pure AP.
Not always. So there are some comps that you can one-shot as pure armor.
Some.
Yeah,
Not many.
Not many.
The final pick for Regicide is going to be Ari. So this is a purely comfort pick team. Literally everyone's got their favorite champions almost.
Certainly do.
That seems like what Vicarious' draft is. I wish we could talk to him again because I want to figure out why he's done this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super interested in it. The Rammus little pocket pick is cool because they've banned away all the other junglers. It's going to be hard to engage because of Rosie's Janna. But in saying that, they don't have the best engage tools themselves this time around. A little bit of pick potential out of the mid lane and jungle, and Pabu's got the big team fight ultimate.
So have we flipped around from game one where now it's Regicide's chance to, we have to win and continue winning or we lose? Or...
No, I don't think so. I think they have pretty good. They've got two tanks in Yele and Chen Xuan. They have a good split pushing threat in ZZZ as the game progresses, as well as being fine in a team fight. I think they're okay at the moment. I think it's unorthodox. Like, don't get me wrong. If Direwolves or Chiefs pick this tomorrow, I'm going to be very confused. But if anyone can pull it off, Fish, it is the Lions with the crown on their head.
It's interesting. Vicarious has gone back and said, well, you guys dominated game one. Let's give you all comfort picks to see if you can continue to go through with great morale.
I mean, in the same time, right, 3 junglers banned away, plus the Jarvan, which is a jungler, so that's 4. So Yele's pick makes sense. ZZZ, I mean, Jarvan, Renekton, maybe his doesn't make as much sense. Like, there were definitely top laners like Kled and stuff still up that he could have gone towards. But I don't mind it.
How does this matchup go top lane? Riven into Nah.
I think Nah wins it, at least early. I think that, you know, we're going to see ZZZ max shield. I think we're going to see him get an early boots too, in the form of tabbies. And if he ever gets to, you know, 2 items, he'll be able to take over.
Well, let's see if he can do just that. Interesting picks coming out from Regicide. A bit more standard from Abyss, but scattered still as we get onto Summoner's Rift for game number 2.
I like that Rammus skin as well. That is one of my favorite Rammus skins. Obviously, I roll around on King Rammus, but the metal coming out of the ground is pretty cool.
Is that the real Armored Titan?
Yeah, 100%. What the heck? Look at him.
Abyss is set up in the pixel brush here to try and spot out if Regicide move any further forward, but it's just a simple fan out. I was going to make... don't know what that word is, but he... Never mind, I'm not even going to go there.
What do you mean?
The sound that Nah makes, it doesn't make any sense. There's a word for that, but I don't know what it is.
Gibberish?
Yeah, gibberish is one. I was
Doesn't make sense?
Yes, so I was thinking for a word that actually meant that, but I can't remember what it is. I'll tell you later after the cast. I'm going to sound like an idiot trying to say it here.
That's all right. we sound like idiots trying to discuss what the word is. I had to break it to you. The path of not being an idiot has sailed, Fish.
That's true.
Well and truly.
That's my fault. Luch has popped cleanse, though, somewhere. I don't know what he's done. He's hit the summoner.
Interesting. I mean, he's probably not going to need it at this stage of the game. Maybe you will. Who knows? Maybe now Yele just rolls into mid lane and takes him down.
Well, that's if Regicide saw it as well. Is a fairly short cooldown for a summoner spell. Let's see how this one goes. Nothing too crazy happens early on. Blue buff start for the Rammus. He's gone Courage of Colossus.
That is actually a little bit crazy. Blue buff start for Rammus. Generally, you see junglers start on the red side of the map at the moment. Do you know what I've been interested in lately? Did you see the guy that was playing... Ooh, Yele's not very practiced at this. Nope. Need to get your W off nice and quickly because otherwise you just go very slow. I also take E second. But, you know, he's a pro player. I think maybe he's a little bit more experienced than me. Just helps against red buff. We'll see whether he goes to Raptors. If he goes to Raptors, Q probably makes a lot of sense, Fish.
Potentially.
what was I going to say? The guy that was playing top lane of Mumu.
Ah,
Have you seen that?
the one who runs into the creeps and gets
just starts
ease
eating people. Yeah, oh, he hasn't gone towards it. Now I'm big disagree.
Oh, well, Syndra did place a ward down on his vision. Maybe just trying to go away from that.
Yeah, potentially.
So he goes towards red. Has Smite available. Should be able to take this one down.
Oh,
Just
yeah, he'll
fine.
take it down easy.
But Seb is making his way in towards
Oh,
Rams's
as is
jungle.
Pabu.
Rams's jungle very slow.
So slow.
Oh, Pabu's going to get there first.
Run,
He does have
Yele.
Smite. He's got to kill it. Get it, Yele. Oh,
No,
no!
yes!
He still gets it. Can he flash
Flash the
out,
wall.
though? Cocoon comes through, doesn't land, and Yele's going to be absolutely fine.
Oh, that was... Honestly, I panicked
Meanwhile,
for him.
Suman and Luch go toe-to-toe next to the Raptor camp. Yele's
Oh,
still here. Puts a couple of
Good
wards
ward.
down.
Yep. Has no potions left, so he's probably just going to get counter jungle there. But he can do the do-si-do.
And that's kind of why champions like Rammus and Amumu haven't been in the jungle, because this happens.
No, Amumu jungle's quick at the
he
moment.
does. With
Ooh.
blue, he does.
Amumu jungle real quick.
Warwick, I'd say, is the one that doesn't jungle very quickly.
Yeah, it doesn't jungle all that quickly. His W helped him out, of course, being below 50%. Look at how many wards there are on that side of the map. One on the Raptors, two on the Raptors, and one on that brush. You can see that ZZZ's in a little bit of trouble now. He can't really approach the minion wave.
Again, still even on CZ. CZ doesn't care. It's like, I'll lose for now, but I'll kill you later.
Yep.
Going for the Doran's shield start.
Yep. Makes sense. Yeah, they might have been spotted on that ward. Raid. Oh.
Oh, here comes the charge. Jumps over the wall. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, certainly is. I think Yele needs to stop wasting a little bit of time and go towards that Raptor camp. He should know from hitting tab that Seb hadn't done his Raptors. Instead, he doesn't take it. Now Seb's he's gonna have such a big experience lead.
Yeah,
He's gonna be able to take his Raptors and Krugs fish.
That's weird. I thought Yele would have gone towards the Raptors there. It was pretty much free.
Frostgurun was yelling at you about this earlier.
Yes, she was.
Press
It was
tab,
frightening.
count camps. However,
was scared.
Pabu is being ganked now.
Oh, he's going to go ward. Yele needs to charge up now. He does.
Oh,
But
and
with
he
that
leaves.
ward, he leaves. Goes towards Krugs, which are not there.
Which aren't there. He's got nothing to do. I don't even think he has 900 gold. Why is he shopping?
He doesn't. For God's sake. No! Poor guy. He's only about 300 gold behind, though, but it's still a big...
He's gone red smite.
What the heck is happening? Can we go grab Vicarious and ask him what is his team doing right now? Because I'm confused.
I mean, maybe it's just a style game, Fish. Imagine if you win a game with red smite Rammus.
Boy.
I don't even know if I would show up to the 6th versus 7th match if I was Abyss after that.
Well, let's see if they do win. Abyss do have a gold lead at the moment.
I mean, look how much... Of course they have a gold lead. It's 34 CS to 7 in the jungle.
Look at him. He's flying through the camp spawn. Jungle catch-up mechanics.
Mechanics, very good, yeah. Still equal in experience.
What a meme. But 24 CS down. Seb's like, I'm going to go straight back into your jungle. Yele wants Krugs on the other side of the map.
Yeah, Seb has blue smite, so actually has the ability to drop vision. Here we go.
Good stun top lane. Seb is moving into the mid lane. Suma does not have ult. Now does, and has enough mana to use it. Charge in! Get him!
I would have hit that. I would have taken all the creeps. You can see that now stuck bottom side of the map, and Seb going to go once again towards his Raptor camp.
And there's nothing for Yele to take. Need to
Yep.
go towards Gromp, maybe?
I mean, this is so bad.
Bottom lane we haven't checked in with. It's going in favor of Regicide for now.
Potentially can catch him out on it.
Here he goes. Yele gets 5 gold for that. Kills a spider. Taunts up Seb. Smacks him a couple of times. And Suma wants to collapse.
They're still going for it.
ZZ, meanwhile, is trying to fight Pabu. He's about to go mega. Already popped his ultimate. Can he kill him in time? Oh! Almost, but Pabu with the outplay gets first blood.
Nicely done from Pabu. Was on the very edge of that. ZZZ, unfortunately, thought he could kill him and could not. Now you can see he's going to go into the brush.
It was so close. Seb now going to catch out Suman. Gets good damage. Still level 5 on the Elise, but almost kills him. Repel gets him out of that.
Yep. Now all of a sudden...
Suman gets a single creep.
TP coming in.
ZZ wants back in. Yele's going to charge away. He's level 4. Wandering around the map, hoping he can find farm anywhere. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
that's aggressive.
Great
Exhaust on
play
the
from
Kedu.
Raid.
Already got one reset. Should have the second one soon. Jumps on his face. Heal already used. Gonna kite him backwards. Churchill wants the stun. Doesn't get a big knock up though. Will be able to disturb Habu a bit longer. Raid will eventually get that kill.
Yeah, very nicely done from Pabu. Good teleport in. Raid's able to pick up the kill. That was a 3-man headbutt pole combo coming out of Chen Xuan trying to save Kedu's life. But they're 1,500 gold behind already here. And maybe first turret going to fall down. Chen Xuan, I don't know if you can stay and defend this one.
He wants to. He's going to try and do what he can to pick up the experience at least, but that turret's going to fall. So first blood for Abyss, first turret as well. Everything's going in their favor.
It's not going to go down just yet.
Chen Xuan pulls the waves, clears a bit, and will be just fine. Picks up all the experience as well. Yep. So that doesn't fall.
Nicely done. He has defended for now. ZZZ also gets some good experience top lane. Will deny another creep wave because, of course, Pabu teleported away. Although Pabu, now that he has that kill as well as, you know, makings of a phage, probably going to be pretty comfortable in this lane.
That was so close from going the complete opposite way.
Yeah,
as well.
and I mean, as a Riven, if you get the first kill in a lane, you start snowballing out of control, Fish. Everyone's played against Rivens at home. I also like the fact that he's going for Black Cleaver and not something cheesy. I've seen way too many Dustblade of Drakthar Rivens running around in solo queue.
Look at him.
He's got very silky mechanics.
He's not afraid of anyone. Just jumps on top of Pabu. He's like, yeah, I'll lose the trade. That's fine. I'm just going back to base.
The other thing about Riven is she gets back to lane incredibly quickly. Because you can just hop down, Fish.
He doesn't go back to base. I was going Mega. Yele's finally got some breathing room. He's still 20 CS down.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to farm my jungle camps.
Has got level 6, however. And he's not all that much gold down. He's only 300 gold down.
He's 400
Everyone,
down.
in fact, is about 300 gold down, really, on the side of Regicide.
Which this early on is a long sword, basically, for everybody.
Which is big, right? If you come back to a lane with a long sword, you win every trade.
Yep.
So it's not like it's nothing, but at the same time,
you can survive it.
Yep.
Let's see if Regicide do. So far, nothing from Yele. Haven't seen how the Rammus pick is meant to work.
Generally, if you have flash up as Rammus, you're a real threat. See, they trying to go top lane again.
Ooh, here he comes.
Surprise Rammus.
There he goes. Hello, that's
Oh.
Elise. Cocoon
He's
lands.
dead.
Can take a lot of damage. Pops the defensive curl.
Oh,
Pabu
here we
jumping
go.
in. Here comes ZZZ as well as Inari. Syndra's coming down as well. Repel comes out. Yele flashes away. ZZ goes after the Elise. Almost kills him. Double stun from Pabu.
Has
Stops
flash.
him. Flashes on him. Gets the kill. Meanwhile, Suman and Lucha go for a one-on-one. Dashing around. Clean's already burnt. Yele pops him with the
gets
barrel. Suman gets the kill. And Regicide tie up the scoreboard.
What a great game coming out of Yele. He just does a do-si-dos. I think he did 3 laps of that little piece of terrain, Fish. This is Mario Kart League of Legends style. But in the end, it is 2 kills that go over for Team Regicide.
Now it's only a 600 gold lead for Abyss. ZZZ has a kill against Pabu there. Here's the blue screen picture-in-picture. We're not going to watch that anymore.
Everything is happening on Summoner's Rift right now. Yele is now up in experience. He was down so far. And he's going to jungle quicker. As soon as he goes back and gets
he's ahead of gold.
If he actually goes back and picks up a Barmy Cinderfish, which I don't want to say. I want him to go like Warrior, like Trinity Force or something. Do you know how much AD you get from the passive of Rammus? A lot.
Ooh, he is up in gold.
He's up in gold.
Oh,
and ZZZ is about to be up in gold as well with a red buff.
Oh, man. Mid
That's a
lane,
disastrous gank.
mid lane is in favor of Regicide slightly as well. It's only really bottom lane where Abyss are holding on to a lead.
Yep. And they've got nearly that turret, right? So that's the big thing, is if Yele can't impact, the turret will fall down. You can see he's going to go towards Righteous Glory, Fish. I like the build. Armor now on Righteous Glory makes it a terrific pickup. And they have Flash Pulve Engage coming out of Chen Xuan. So potentially they can look to bait him in here.
Let's see how Yele decides to go for this gank.
Oh, come on, guys. This is a little bit obvious. When
Roll
Kedu
straight
just
into the
walks
lane.
at you.
Kedu is going to take quite a lot of
Here
damage.
we go, though.
Did he get through the minions? He does. Threads the needle. That's ultimate pop by Rosie. Chen Xuan jumps back in and delivers down onto Yele. That's another kill picked up by Regicide. They're going to take a lot of damage from Raid, but he can't move any further forward.
And this is just so entertaining to watch. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen The Longest Yard, but there is a line in it about some schoolyard bullshit. This is some literal solo queue BS right now that is happening.
They're making it work, and they're going for a dive on ZZ. Nazim's still back into the wall. Triple stun. There's no way out. Does get a stun himself and tries to clear out the wave. He's still alive.
No way out. Oh.
Eventually dies. Pabu tanks up a lot of damage. Luch makes his way towards top side.
But the race is on. You can see bottom lane, the tremors are going off. Rammus using everything he has in his kit to try and take down the turret. It's not going to matter.
Human jumps up, forces a flash out of Pabu. That turret does fall first. But they do trade back 1-for-1. Yele kites around the minions. Here comes Rosie to stop him.
And now they're actually in big trouble, Fish, because Ray's going to get the speed up. He can actually jump on his head if he wants. Chunchun
defending his AD carry. So they will lose bottom turret, I think, off the back of this push.
Yeah, they certainly should. 1-for-1 trade, and now Raid looking to see if he can get the 2-for-1 special, being able to push in down on bottom lane.
So late game from Regicide here.
I do a lot of damage.
What is their plan? Have ZZ split push?
Nah, have ZZZ one-shot Luch and Raid. Like, eventually they'll stand on top of each other, and then ZZZ will just absolutely wipe them.
Ardent Sensor is complete for Rosie, and Raid is approaching level 9.
Oh, stop talking about standard stuff. Look at the Riven. What is wrong with you? Essence Reaver picked up in the bottom lane as well, Fish, whilst we're going through the items, and that will fall down. So a big gold lead now.
Yep.
Picked up for Abyss Esports.
That's 500
1500, yep.
Most of that stacking in the bottom lane. Pabu does have 2 kills, though.
Pabu, however, is bottom side, so they will lose a little bit of priority over top lane turret, but they will gain some over Dragon.
CC might take that. So Dragon trade for a turret, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, he just wants to get towards, you know, Black Cleaver plus some items.
He's going to place a ward down, keep himself safe, but he's perfectly fine.
Smeb used to play a lot of Riven in competitive play. We also used to see Hooney play a little bit of it. And what we've seen, the difference between real competitive Rivens and, you know, solo queue Rivens is solo queue Riven is about Titanic Hydra or Dustblade or something like that. A little bit more cheese and cancelling. Competitive Riven just has been about 40% cooldown reduction. We've seen like Black Cleaver into more of Malmortius. Items like that that just allow Riven to have 40% cooldown reduction. And then she's just incredibly mobile. Has multiple stuns to get off in team fights, and wins a lot of the 1v1 split pushes, Fish. So I'm not expecting to see all that much cheese come out of ZZZ.
Have we seen more Rivens in the mid lane competitively?
We saw like Faker and stuff play it for a little bit. I don't think so. I think that Hooney and Smeb would have made up a lot of the Rivens in the top lane.
Well, it's his signature champion. Every week we wish he'd play it, and he finally has. He's gone for the Tiamat second.
So he wants a Tiamat. So that will be a Ravenous Hydra. The reason Tiamat is so good on Riven is because you can auto-cancel so many different ways. And obviously the way Riven's passive works, for those that don't know, is every time she uses an ability, her next auto-attack does a little bit more damage. So auto-attack weaving, very important. As you can see right there, able to auto-attack cancel through the Q. Able to use the Tiamat to also do it. So there's just lots of little different ways you can auto-attack.
Is there any world where he goes Titanic and just does the double health stacking like a normal top laner, so to speak?
Yeah, potentially. Then just goes into Gargoyle Stoneplate.
Yep.
Because for a time, we did see a lot of Courage of the Colossus, Carrot Colossus, Rivens playing top lane. He has gone further, so that's not today.
Thank goodness. Meanwhile, Yele's also caught up in CS.
Yeah. He's now more useful.
And as you mentioned,
actually, maybe not against the Janna, actually.
Well, he's going to be able to pick up his Righteous Glory soon. And as you mentioned, Janna's one of the best ways to stop randomness from rolling towards your team.
Here we
Pabu
go.
wants to fight CCZ. He's going to go
got the
Mega
Frozen
soon.
Mallet.
He's a level down, though, so he really needs to poke out Riven before he fights.
And the funny thing is that like as soon as he has Frozen Mallet, he's going to be able to chase like that. When he goes Mega, CZZ probably fights him again.
Yep.
Because as long as he dodges out on, you know, the stun, he'll probably be able to take that one-on-one. Riven very good against melee champions.
Especially when he's about to go mini again. Perfect time. Kedu's going to get bopped here for that. Takes a lot of damage.
Raid probably should have killed him there.
Just jump on him. Risk it.
I mean, Kedu obviously has the ulti available. But I think that would have been nearly a worthwhile trade, Fish. Swifty Boots!
Yes. Picked up
I mean,
Riven.
the slow is going to be very annoying, and Swifty Boots is very good against the slows.
Yep.
About to go Mega again.
It's the second highest movement speed of all the boots and reduces slows quite significantly.
Yep. It's actually the highest in combat of all the boots, which is where he's going to spend most of his time. If Seb gets caught and killed.
Caught. He's going to try and flash over the wall. Does oh my goodness! That is frightening. Seb even had his hands off the keyboard there.
Everyone just headed over after him, Fish. Poor Seb was that's fine. He ulted me. I'll take the trade. I'll flash out. And then 3 members just joined him on the other side of the wall.
That was a play out of the Moscow 5 book.
Yeah,
just see hero, kill hero.
Yeah, certainly was.
That was actually scary.
This is fun. I'm actually, this series is good. Who said that Sin vs. Legacy was game of the week?
No, not happening. I'm a big Regicide fan now. This is great. Are they going to be able to take Rift Turret off the back of that as well?
Yeah,
and technically take the lead if they use it to get a turret.
Yeah, certainly will be able to. We'll see whether they can get something done mid lane. Looks like ZZZ wants to tango.
Pabu is about to go Mega, which means there's a big spike for the Gnar, but let's see if it's enough. Stun misses. Does have Gnar available. Rosie is here. Gnar's in back, not into a wall. Rosie. Exhaust is used, and ZZZ has no way out. Trying to hop, skip, and jump. Does have flash.
E-back available.
Ooh, dashes out of the stun. Rock throw, misses, and he's... What?
Gone. This is what I said. Cooldown reduction on Riven makes her incredibly annoying. And you can see that it's just really hard to chase her down with those Swifty boots. Going to be able to get away.
Riven's
actually stays here.
Riven's just one of those champions I've always watched. I'm like, I wish I could play. Fiora is the other one. And then I play it, I'm like, I suck. I can't play this champion.
Yep. I know that feeling all too well.
ZZ is perfectly fine. Rain's trying to knock down mid lane outer turret.
Gangplank is also like that for me, where I'm like, oh, look at how those barrels chain together. Like, that would be cool to be able to do that. And I play like 3 Gangplank games, and I'm like, this is not working.
Gangplank was the champion I learned how to jungle with. I used to love playing him.
Yeah, that was old Gangplank.
Yeah, they reworked it. I was like, I can't play him anymore. He's too mechanically intense, and I'm just not good enough.
The way you used to jungle Gangplank is like max E and just shoot your gun, and everyone ran quicker, you nincompoop.
I mean, support Gangplank was the best.
Yeah.
You just raise morale.
Exactly.
You shoot
that was your literal job, was to raise morale.
But in this game so far, no Gangplanks, just a Riven. Nothing much. Righteous Glory completely.
I'm talking about mechanically hard champions. You come up with one of the most brain-dead easy champions ever.
That's the champions I play. If it's easy, you just press a few buttons, you win. It's great.
I know you're a big fan of the Rylai's Leandriani at the moment.
Oh, yes, that's great. You just press R and people die.
Yep. Tibbers chases around the map with the flame shield on.
Oh, boy.
You also go...
Hang on.
Here we go.
Oh, he got to go quick. Oh, gets interrupted.
No,
he can't stun him, but you've got to come down sometimes, Seb. We'll get locked down, head-butted back in, and everyone jumps towards the elites. Keto almost dies for it, but he's perfectly fine.
Oh,
charming up the Janna as well. Yele's got the back line, trying to get on top of the Janna. Pops the ultimate. It comes back. Is it going to be up? Not quite, but they lock down Rain as well. Is he going to die now? Everyone from Regicide just piles on in.
But in the top lane, Pabu has killed ZZZ. So they managed to get 1 kill back at least. At the same time, they can drop Herald here if they want. Yele wants to keep hold of it, Fish. I think that's a little bit strange. Maybe he's just forgotten he has it. There we go.
That is a
great way to put Herald down. I am a big fan. Of course, now that he's red smite, he's not actually going to have smite available to do dragon.
Ooh, that hurt.
Look at the purple claws. Not going to actually get mid lane turret, however, Fish, but they will get Infernal. Should be able to get it next push.
They do knock it down to pick up later, so it's not going to be a Titanic Hydra. Oh, the blue screen picture. Love it.
That really is an eyesore, Fish. It burns a little bit.
But it's not going to be the Titanic Hydra for ZZ. It is going to be Ravenous.
Yeah,
and more standard.
Human. Oh, wow. He's also picked up a red pot. A little bit not standard.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, at home in solo queue, please don't purchase red pots until you're 5 items.
I'm not playing solo queue tonight.
I'm not a fan of red pot. However,
if I do play solo queue tonight, I'm banning Riven.
He is better than me. So, you know, maybe he's right and I'm wrong. You must get a kill when you have red pot on. Otherwise, it's just not worthwhile.
Well, Pabu was able to take him down one-on-one. It was a close battle. Probably would win.
Maybe the red pot would have made the difference.
Probably. This is a fun game of League of Legends. Yele's ahead in CS as well over Seb.
This is a great game of League of Legends. He just went so quick before. I talked about Sivir. Imagine if they had Sivir Rammus.
Ugh. Disgusting. But now the gold lead for Regicide sits on Yele, Stillman, and Kedu.
Yep.
Trenchman and ZZ are the 2 that are slightly behind.
doesn't really matter for Chen Xuan. Rosie's probably always going to be ahead of him in gold, even if he plays perfectly, just because of the fact that Rosie would be running so much GP10.
Chen Xuan's got a Knight's Vow as well, and he hasn't put it on anyone. I don't think the right person to put it on is Kedu in this game. Put it on Suman or ZZZ instead.
ZZZ's being chased again. See whether he can get in.
Good start.
Red pot hasn't been popped yet,
Whee!
Fish. See whether he goes for it.
Go for a little trip together. There's
Where's
the
the red
ultimate
pop?
pop. Here comes Yele. Choo
Oh,
choo! He's going to get locked down and shut down.
That is unfortunate. Red pot not even required Fish. And that's one auto attack away from going down in the mid lane. Kedu's like, I don't want to hit it. Rosie shields it up. But meanwhile, bottom lane, you can see ZZZ is starting to pressure the next turret.
Where are those meow noises coming from?
I don't know. I think that's the Janna skin, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
What about Jusana, but okay. Meanwhile, bottom side of the map, ZZ is able to pressure
Baron.
this turret. Baron has been started, moving towards the pit. Yele starts it.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, he's so damn tanky. They said 2 people bottom. I don't know if that was the right call. They have spotted it out. We'll see if they can get anything done. Oh!
Human tries to dash on top of Seb, misses the charm. Double teleports
TP
are coming
in.
out. Nah.
Oh, he went through!
He continues, and Yele just chases him down. Taunts up the Nan. They throw everything at Pabu. Slim Shady is dead. He's still going. He finally gets cancelled by Luch, knocked back. Regicide settle for the pick.
There's the channel change that you were talking about, Fish. As soon as he gets stunned, he goes out of that. Human has to be a little bit careful here. We'll go back. Yeah, look, Fish, I wish I had something more for you this game.
Oh, he's going to get locked down this time. He was looking for it. Chen Xuan jumps in and says, nope, nope, nope. Don't want any more damage. Vicarious tweets and says, I promise to let the team use signature/comfortable champions if we win game 1 convincingly. Did not expect Mario Kart. Hashtag no regret. He is my favorite coach in the OPL.
Yeah, he's actually a really good guy. I am a big Vicarious fan, and I'm a big fan of how Regicide are playing this game, because you can see that even though they're having a lot of fun, they're also taking it incredibly seriously. So I think this has actually just been a good game of League of Legends.
It certainly has. And they're playing this team comp so well. And I hate to call it a cheese comp.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, I actually think that Ramos isn't a bad jungler on the current patch. 1-0-7, he's doing absolutely fine. Riven, if you're a good Riven player, it's like Zed. You're just always relevant if you're good at the champion. You can see now with Red Pot burning, I don't think Pabu wants to fight him.
No.
I wonder if he just cycles Red Pots for the whole game now.
Potentially.
They last a while. Do you remember when you used to start Red Pot in League of Legends Fish?
I used to do that on Udyr top.
Yes, Tiger Stance Udyr.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Hit him in the brush when there was only 2 brushes top lane.
Yep. You hit him, immediately cycle to the next one, get damage over time.
Yeah.
Oh, ignite as well. They were pretty much dead.
Yeah, when Fervor first came in and your Tiger Stance ticks would proc it up and you would just have maximum. Oh, it was great. See, Pabu is exhausted, so not charging up the Mega Gnar bar. Wonder if potentially they're waiting for that, or if they're just waiting for Yele.
Here comes Speed Racer. They're going to dive in. Stun comes out first. Pabu dodges one. You can't dodge all of it, though. Taunted up. ZZ gets good damage down. He can't even transform into Mega.
Yeah, and we said, what, you need 1 kill when you have the red pot? Well, he's got 2 so far. So nicely done from ZZZ.
Kills reset the red pot, don't they?
Yeah, certainly do, Fish. So doing a very good job at the moment. And here we go, onto the back line potentially. I think he should just kill it.
Puts up his defensive curve as well.
I love Ramos. What a great champion.
ZZ's able to take down turret for free, bottom lane. No response from Abyss. And, I mean, another thing. Drac wasn't behind them today. That could have definitely hurt the drafting coming out from Abyss, as well as their game plan. Definitely were not prepared for this team composition that Regicide threw at them.
Here we go. No TP available, and ZZZ is very far away. So he's going to have to walk there. Turning around.
Good cancel. Yeah, they can't initiate now. But ZZZ might have trapped him.
Yeah, here we go.
You're stuck between Ramos and Regicide. Let's see how this one goes out. ZZZ flashes on top of Ray, gets the stun. Rosie wants to interrupt. Double knockoff for Chen Xuan, and Regicide are still going forward. Abyss have disengaged successfully. Good route will lock down both Pabu as well as Seb, and they back off.
Yeah, unfortunately, they just couldn't pick up a kill there, Abyss. You could see they were waiting for the resets to come through, but it just did not happen. Now, Kedu looking for Rosie. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And instead, everything just relaxes a little bit, Fish.
That's an interesting way to put this game. Relaxing.
Well, no. Ooh.
Oh, everything relaxes. That makes more sense.
That's a little bit. Yeah. All right. Whatever. Are you really going to try and insult my English?
No.
I've heard you stammer your way through. Oh, why has he got a Kindle Gem?
He's got a QSS as well.
Yep. I understand why he has a QSS.
I thought they were related, they're not.
What does Kindle Gem build into?
Spirit Visage?
Spirit Visage. Obviously Black Cleaver.
Frozen Mallet, does it?
No.
Knights. No, it doesn't build out Knight's Vow anymore. Curious. I don't know what he's trying to do.
I'm actually going to look it up.
Who knows? He might be going tank after all now. Yeah, they will pick up another Dragon for Regicide. That's 2 for them this game. And ZZW makes his way down towards bottom lane. There'll be no analysis for a bit as Spawn tries to figure out what Kindle Gem builds into. Well, we have a 1-0-8 Rammus who's going towards Thornmail as his 3rd item.
Yep, that makes sense. Face of Mountain, Protobelt, Knight's Vow, Ohm Wrecker, Spirit Message, Black Cleaver, Warmog.
Ohm Wrecker, there we go. That's what's coming up there.
I have no idea. Maybe he's going to build Spirit Visage.
Or Warmogs. Warmog's Riven sounds disgusting.
Yep.
They have caught up Chen Shen. He takes absolutely no damage. They try to class it with Kedu instead.
Yeah, I think Raid needs to be a little bit more aggressive, Fish. There's a couple of times that I've thought he could have potentially got a kill onto Kedu and had some support from his team, but wasn't willing to go in.
I mean, could he have just picked it up as cheap CDR?
Yeah, potentially. Maybe he just wants 30% cooldown reduction.
I mean, you get 20 from Black Cleaver. Riven normally takes about 10 in runes.
Yep.
So he should be on 40% here if he did, or close to it if he went for scaling 10% instead.
You can see that they're trying to bait out this Baron time and time again. They've got fantastic pick. Rosie does not want to go near the wall.
Ooh, charge up Tornado.
Yeah, he's probably going to pop the Banshee's Veil.
Nah is going to meet ZZZ though, and they go for a bit of a brawl.
Yeah, a little bit of a scuffle. ZZZ level 16. We'll probably win that one now.
They're just like very patient here. Everyone just waiting in the bush. Raid will slowly push up this mid lane. He's on top of a ward as well. Human shows himself as there's the initiation. He gets the double knock up. There goes the feathers. Doesn't lock anyone down. But where do you go to, Seb? Back out towards Yele. He takes quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. So successful disengage one more time. And Yele is starting to get chunked out in these fights, Fish. So it's becoming a little bit of a back and forth. Although now they start up Baron. No vision, and with humans still in mid lane, I don't think that Abyss no.
No, I don't think so either. They got ZZZ bottom lane. There was a big minion wave pushed out top, which Luch is dealing with. ZZZ is trying to back out away from the Gnar, goes straight back into the lane, and Baron buff is gone.
Successful sneak. I mean, he can just rip the feathers through, and yep, that'll be done.
Cheesed Spawn. Nothing they could do.
Jeez. God.
Now they're going to fight for Raptors against each other.
He was just giving him a leash.
Took some of the small ones.
Down.
Speaking.
Yeah, that's a cost of a leash.
I don't know. What happens next, Spawn? Where do we go from here?
I don't know. They got Baron. They'll probably just look to try and push out the last 2 remaining outer turrets, mid lane as well as top. You can see a pretty big wave top. Dragon available quite soon, I think. So see whether that one comes up and available. 3 items for Kedu, as well as the fact that ZZZ is now shopping. Has got himself a Last Whisper, so he wants to get through some of that armor from the Gargoyle Stoneplate.
So that Kindle Gem must be just for CDR and health.
Yep.
Cheap item.
Mountain Drake is going to be the next dragon. I wouldn't really fight over that at this stage of the game. I reckon we just roll down mid lane.
Goodness sake. Thornmail is complete for Yele. He's got a Spectre's Cowl as well to mitigate a bit of the magic damage from Elise.
Ooh, Human wants it. Oh, misses the charm.
Just misses charm. Human's having a much better game on his comfort.
He's having a much better series, Fish. This is the best he's played since probably was in a Chiefs jersey.
Mm-hmm. I still don't think it's that impressive from him, but better than he has played the past 8 weeks.
Yep. I mean, he got a pentakill game 1.
True.
You weren't impressed by that?
No. All right, just Fennec.
Yeah, hard man to please, Fish. Hard man to please. Good rotation here out of Regicide. As we mentioned already, there was a big wave top lane.
I mean, there's 2 inner turrets left standing, top lane and mid lane. With Baron buff, they should be easy for Regicide to take down.
Yep. And you can see that bottom lane, they're looking to get Luch involved in a kill onto ZZZ, which does not happen.
That's difficult. And they're just kind of stuck, happy feeding around the map, not sure where to attack, but Abyss need to fight somewhere, because this is a 7,000 gold lead for Regicide.
I mean, where can you attack? Look at them. They're an unorthodox ball of fury.
Oh, ZZ goes in on top of Pabu. That's a mini nah, no Mega in sight. Raid jumps down. Is he going to kill in return? Gets the kill! Yele out of nowhere looking to try and stop this one. Gets the taunt anyway. I was surprised Rammus have ever seen one.
So quick, Fish. What is going on? Instead, they will trade 1-for-1. Top laners are dead, and they should be able to pick up another turret for themselves.
Genshin headbutts Seb away, takes a lot of damage.
That's the ulti. He might
the
die.
Ultimate. Turret will fall, still being collapsed upon by the rest of the team. Heal comes out, Kedu turns around, Yele charges back in. But Regicide will take 2 turrets and a kill.
Yep, you know, 40 seconds, they'll probably go back towards Dragon. Now all the outer turrets are gone. It does become a little bit harder. And you can see 3,000 gold lead right now for ZZZ in the top lane. Probably has finished off his last Whisper. I would expect him to go towards Lord's Dominic's Regard. And we'll see, you know, where else? Oh, no, he didn't. There you go. Goes for the Mortal Reminder. Does that stop Nah getting a lot of health when he goes into Mega Nah?
No.
He doesn't.
It's not a heal. It's like Lulu's ult.
Okay.
From what I remember, I could be wrong, but from what I remember, if you gain additional health from Dominus or
Gargoyle, Stone Plate or whatever,
like that doesn't cut his healing.
Okay. Coded as a minion.
Probably. Oh, pings everywhere. These two teams not happy about something. Dragon's been started by Regicide.
I love, like, how quick is he?
He's so fast.
Just a dynamic champion to watch.
Just needs Shurelias now, and he's even quicker. Put Ghost on top. Ooh.
Yep, he'll be a very quick man. Knight's Vow was finally given over to Kedu, although caught out a little bit here,
Ultimate goes back in. Yele charges forward. Raid will jump out in time and gets good damage down from the back lines. Nah, can't get his ultimate off, and he gets locked down himself. Stillman now charges forward. Luch taking a lot of damage. Good shield comes out. He's forced to flash over the wall away from the rivet, and another pick for Regicide.
Yeah, and bottom lane turret is available, and now Yele has the ball as well as the flash. Let's see if he can get in onto Raid. Instead, just holds. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. You just might miss something. ZZZ going to go back. He has a TP, so they can potentially teleport onto a creep here, Fish. That's what they do, but they do it outside of turret range.
So that's not going to tank it up thanks to the shove back coming out from Luch, but they still go. Ooh, fast ZZZ. Chen very low. They will break this turret. See if they can take the inhibitor as well.
But they're incredibly low, Fish, and they do probably have to back away as Pabu is coming back available. Are there any wards for him to teleport to? Looks like the answer is no. So Regicide will break the pace successfully and go up about 8,000 gold.
Oh, good night! What were you thinking, Raid? Always imagine a Garen in the brush, no matter what. Even if there's no Garen in the game, Seb's probably going to die for that as well. Chonshon gets the combo out. Regicide chase forward. Somehow civilized. There's the charm. Locks down the Janna, and that's 2 kills picked up. Yele still going for the flash. Taunt comes out of the Rammus, and inhibitor does fall.
Yeah, and this could be game. I mean, there are 2 members dead, but instead Regicide, they decide to play it cool, calm, and collective, as they have all game, Fish. And they're just going to back out of the base. They're going to look to push in mid lane.
Just going for mid lane as well. This team composition from Regicide is literally a wrestling move. It's just the RKO. Just straight out of nowhere.
Just comes out of nowhere. There he goes.
Look at him. There he goes. Oh, suddenly he's on top of Seb. He was going for Luch. I don't believe it. That's not fair.
He just takes this sharp right turn.
And then you have Stillman waiting inside brush. It's like, oh, yep, there's a charm. You're dead.
Yeah, that was actually real surprising out of Stillman. I didn't expect him to be there. I can understand why Raid did it either.
They picked up a 10,000 gold lead here, Regicide, and looking to close out this game. They're decisive in this match against Abyss.
They certainly are, and this is what we expected when Regicide first came into the OPL. An unorthodox squad. He actually goes for Knight's Vow. Huh, interesting. Unorthodox squad that was going to be able to surprise teams through really unique playstyles. I think it's definitely coming to fruition. Death Brush has been set up by the Abyss Esports lineup. They're going for ZZZ. They're not going to get him.
Quickly dismantle the Death Crutch approach. And they back out. Luch is in a PvE match. He's 0-1-0. 353 CS picked up.
Yep. They have to start up Baron.
Desperate Baron never fails. Let's see if that stays true in this game.
I mean, Ari's not there.
Here they go. Speed Racer is charging up. Looking to pile on in. Tornado already used. Cancels it. But ZZ just like, yeah, you know, you're not doing that.
And all of a sudden, that big creep wave bottom is now what they're racing against. You can see that they're very uncomfortable, Fish, and that will be Baron started up for the Regicide lineup.
That's going to be an easy Baron as well. Nothing you can do if you're Abyss. You just wait and hope you can put up one final fight.
Creep wave top. That is a big creep wave top. Double cannon creeps, if they can keep them alive. They're going to be able to apply Baron buff to it, Fish. And I don't know if you can defend this.
I think the next wave that's coming up is a cannon as well.
Triple cannon.
ZZ's waiting in base.
Must have finished an item. Merc Scimitar was the only thing he had left to buy.
Here they go. Final inhibitor turret. Half health already. Yele's just waiting in the back lines, charging up. His rolling ball. Luch picks up the cannon minion and kills it. ZZ is slowly making his way down mid lane. No teleport available for him. Here's that third cannon coming up. Regicide should be able to break the inhibitor here.
Yeah, it certainly looks to be the case. Yele starts up again. ZZ's already in the base. And Abyss just have to fight or back away.
Oh, look at Yele! Once again, just jumps on top of Habu. We'll lock him down. Goes Mega, and Kedu is fighting from back to front. ZZZ has popped ult. Habu knocks them all backwards, but I think Regicide will be happy to disengage this.
Yeah, it certainly looks to be the case. You can see that big ultimates have been used, but they still grab it. Good stun coming out. Now Raid needs to get some kills here, but is just not able to, Fish.
No, Regicide settle for every single inhibitor taken down, back off, reset, and look to finish the game.
Yeah, 12,000 gold lead. I mean, it should be pretty easy from here. You can see level 16 and 18 achieved for all the carries on the side of Regicide. Getting there as well now for Abyss. Oh, he sold his Knight's Vow and just picked up a GA. That's smart to me. I don't really know what the Knight's Vow was doing in the item build in the first place.
He's going to go back to base. Should have that Mercurial Scimitar soon.
No, I think he's still a while away from it, to be honest.
Doesn't get it. Perhaps just got a red pod instead.
Yeah, probably. And now, with the Baron buff still up and available for, you know, half the time, they can get an Elder Drake if they want. I don't really know, Fish.
They can kill Nexus, I think, Regicide. Just
I hope so. I hope so.
Throw Yele into the back lines again. Get a good taunt.
40 minutes into this game. Regicide, with a composition of Riven Rammus, are looking to 2-0 Abyss.
And this would be a
That's
big
a big
upset.
Rammus. He's got an Iron Pot, for sure.
He wants to go in. Still has Knight's Vow. Just waiting for his chance to initiate. Slowly, Regicide will march in double super minions from each lane with Baron buff. Chenchen jumps in on top of Na. Pabu takes half his health and damage. They lock down Kedu. He QSS's out. Chenchen now in some trouble. Pabu gets charmed and taunted. Goes Mega. Is it going to be enough to survive? It is for now, but look at ZZZ getting into the bottom lane here. Big Na comes out. Kedu gets knocked back, but Pabu is dead. Already one kill picked up by Regicide. They're going for more. Rosie forced to use his ultimate to try and get out. Raid's gone down as well. First Nexus turret is down. Sev is out in the middle of nowhere, and Regicide have done it with the unorthodox solo queue team composition. They take down Abyss 2-0.
What a good game of League of Legends. That was entertainment. And Regicide, I mean, they went with the unorthodox team comp, but there was still something there. They were able to get the early game they needed, and they pick up all 3 points. Setting up that date versus Abyss in the 6th vs 7th match, and Abyss should not be happy with how that game went.
Nope, they should not. And I mean, now that kind of locks out TM as well. No matter what their result is against AV, they are going to finish 8th. And as much as that's difficult to go up against, you can see how disappointed Abyss are.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that there were avenues for that man on your screen to do a little bit more. I thought that Raid, when you get Tristana to, 3.5, 4 items, you can carry a game. But unfortunately, it just was not looking to be Abyss's game at all. They couldn't find windows into the game, Fish.
Even Rosie just looked like he was incredibly sad after that performance.
I
And
mean, playing
you're right.
Janna in a loss is always demoralizing. You're like, why the hell did I even play the game? I had to play the most boring champion. We still lost. Next game, I'm playing, you know, Kennen or AP Alistar or something like that.
They were disciplined the entire split though, Small. We didn't see any of this from Regicide for the first 8 weeks, and finally Vicarious lets them
I'm
throw
telling
it
you,
out.
it's a good comp. I think that if the 3 big tanks are banned away, Rammus is the new OP. Just everyone play Rammus. I think Rammus is great.
It worked out for Regicide. They get all 3 points here today. Let's send it back to the analyst desk to wrap out day 1.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. And, Red Smoke Rammus, make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm speechless to a degree. I can generally muster words for most occasions, but that was actually just like, when we were going through the draft phase, it got progressively worse. There was like the Rammus, and you're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
There's like the Riven, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Now everyone's actually just picking like their one-trick pony champions. Yeah, shout out to Yale, who has a 100% win rate on Rammus in solo
still has
queue.
it. Still has it.
Yeah, it doesn't lose.
All right, well, standing by with Sarian right now is the coach of Regicide, Vicarious. Let's throw it to them right now for the interview.
Thanks, guys. I'm here once again with Vicarious. Congratulations on the win. How do you and the team feel coming out with a 2-0 win on the final week of the split?
All right, that was really, really impressive performance by the team. We had a lot of fun. I don't know about them, but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we all did.
Yes. And yeah, so as I said before, we had much better gameplay throughout the last couple of weeks. And I was expecting coming in today to win this game. So they didn't make me feel bad going back to Melbourne this time.
Well, we saw your tweet about letting them play their favourite champions because of that Game 1 win. Was this something that they've been wanting and planning to do for a while, or was it more of a last-minute idea?
Okay, well, I've always told ZZZ, saying that you can play Riven when we were winning and when he wants to. We never really got the chance to, obviously. And then, I mean, with this very convincing Game 1, I was like, well, guys, this is your chance. Do whatever you want.
There's been a few roster changes on Regicide, but for you personally, how has it been coaching this team? Have there been any favourite moments that have stood out for you?
Okay, well, this is probably one of the more difficult teams to coach, to be fair, because with all the roster changes and things going on. But, I mean, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a very different team. Like, we have a very different team dynamic. Some people say it's LPL style. But no, they're all very nice, friendly guys. We don't have Team House, so we always communicate through like Discord and other apps. And but no, it was a lot of fun.
Congratulations on today's win again. I hope you guys have a good time tonight celebrating it, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to Coach Vicarious there and Sarian. The guy said, Vicarious, I had a lot of fun. I don't know if they enjoyed it. I think they enjoyed it. I think they had a pretty good time. 2-0ing Abyss has got to feel good when you're the 7th place team beating the 6th place team.
Yeah, maybe they should have been picking Rammus and Riven from the start. They could have come higher than 6th. But, you know, I kind of like that a little bit out of Vicarious. He was like, well, you know, it's end of the season, guys. Like, we've done all we have to, sort of thing. Like, and
So
they still have, like, Game 3, right? If everything, if the proverbial something hit the fan, like, they could, you know, just move on.
So you're gonna let Spooks play Red Smite Rammus?
No, okay, so hold on. This is not. Spooks has to let me make him play it somehow.
Oh,
I
see.
ask him each week. I'm like, oh, Sam, imagine if we had Red Smite here. And I'm just like, wait, imagine if Red Smite at least you could do 80% of this person's health with one combo. And he's like, it sucks. And I'm like, yeah.
Being outcoached by a jungler. Interesting.
Well, he just has more. He has more control. He has more self-control than I do. I'm just like, yeah, Red Smite. And he's like, no, Josh, like, not this time.
Yeah, all right. Let's look at some highlights then from Game 2 of this series. Again, Regicide too strong for Abyss, taking them out 2-0. And Jish, I feel like for you, the highlight was Yale on Rammus.
Yeah, I feel like the only way this game gets more Mario Kart is when he has somehow gets the blue shell skin. Because right now we see him come in top lane and he just turns around instantly like, oh no boys, I'm out. And then ZZZ comes in, does heaps of damage similar to we saw in Game 1 with Jace versus Elise. He just pretty much solo kills Seb by himself. Will pick it up just after he gets stunned a couple times. And then in the background, Yele is doing donuts in the car park and he's coming back in for round 2. Suman misses his Q, I think, and E, and then flashes into a wall, but Yele's got his back. And so that was to me, I was watching it, I'm like, the draft, all right, this is a bit dumb. Watching the other game, I'm like, all right, this is a bit dumb. That fight, I was like, all right, this game is actually just hilarious.
Tegan, you're shaking your head there.
Yeah, any thoughts?
Is this the kind of thing you would see? I mean, we talk about how OPL is different to
nothing.
solo queue, but is this even something?
This
Is that kind of
was no
fight you would?
different to solo queue. This was all 5 players, most played champions on their accounts in solo queue. That's all it was, and it worked.
A lot of comfort. A lot of comfort.
This is like broadcasting to all the OPL viewers. If you grind really hard and get, real high in solo queue, you can look forward to this.
Absolutely.
In the draft, when they had picked 4 champions, I said, "What's humans most played?" And you said Ari.
I was like, Ari,
and
100%.
we're just like, oh well, I guess they're gonna pick Ari.
That's pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was cool.
I'm torn between being amazed at how fun this game was to watch and how sad I am that we are now locked in at 8th because they've just 2-0'd Abyss.
Oh well, look, just take the good with the bad and enjoy this hilarious moment of Mario Kart League of Legends.
I'm glad to have watched it. I tell you that much. That was an experience.
Well, let's talk about Abyss then, because I feel like not only did Regicide play well, Abyss were not playing the perfect game.
Yeah, well, they were playing all right, but they were playing passively in a spot where all it takes is one misstep and then the game is gone. And I'll say the whole time, Raid's going to jump somewhere he shouldn't, and he jumps right on top of Human. Not having QSS and relying on Jana's Mikhails really kills him there, because he can't get out of the charm, can't get out of the damage. And once Raid is dead, Regicide don't even need to kill someone else. Sure, they're going to do it. Yele's going to come from downtown, speeding through in his Ferrari, and just absolutely murder someone. And they're going to take an inhib. But the big picture is, as soon as Raid gets caught, that's the game for Abyss, and he might as well have a QSS instead of just relying on the Mikhails from Jana, because Jana has Ardent Sensor. She's already built you an item. Go ahead, build the QSS. She's earned it for you.
She's done the hard yards already.
Yep.
All right, let's get you guys closing thoughts before we get out of here today. This is a preview of that 6th versus 7th match, which is now locked in, Abyss versus Regicide. I mean, going in, Regicide have kind of a psychological advantage now, and Abyss have to ban Rammus, I guess.
Well, ban Rammus is a stretch, to be honest. But I think that this match is probably one that Abyss won't take too seriously anymore.
Yeah.
I think they have a bit of time, as I said earlier, to prepare for Gauntlet and to hone in on a few things they have to fix before that. And obviously Regicide, a bit of confidence, but they're not going to play that same comp again. Like, they'll take Gauntlet a lot more seriously. It won't be like, oh yeah, we won game 1, let's just pick like Riven and whatever.
I mean, they might. It obviously worked, and ZZZ is very good at Riven. One thing I will say is, I think Abyss are going to take that loss extremely hard. You can't just throw it away. Like, you just got beat by 5 solo queue picks in a competitive team game. Something clearly went wrong, and they need to figure that out. They can't just be like, well, it happened.
Small note, I feel like if at the start of this game you told me that Rammus is going to do more damage than Elise, I actually would have laughed and walked out of the room. But Yele proving once again, going Red Smite, picking probably the least played competitive jungler ever, did work.
Yeah, absolutely. And meanwhile, across the board for Regicide, this is a huge confidence boost. But it does mean, T-Gun, that if you have to face them then in the Gauntlet, I mean, is TM going to be banning Rammus?
I'm leaving the whole draft to cycle. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm not smart enough. I'm not Johnny. He'll work wonders like he normally does and make it work for us.
Meanwhile, you're just sitting here playing one-dimensional chess. All right, let's take a look at the results from today. Sin were too strong for Legacy, 2-1, and it was a day of upsets as Regicide were able to beat Abyss 2-0 in that we just saw then. TM tomorrow will take on AV, and everything comes down to this last match of the entire split before we go to Gauntlet. Chiefs versus Direwolves tomorrow. Oh, give us a spicy preview of your games tomorrow, Jish. How you feeling?
I mean,
feeling pretty confident?
We've just set the stage. Like the OBL could be really boring if it's just really one side and one team clearly comes in for the victory. But we have first, second, basically in contention. So yeah, we just did it for the fans.
Yeah, I mean that Regicide and Abyss game was just so boring with everyone expecting Abyss to win, right?
Yeah. Whereas tomorrow the upset over AV. Is that what you're looking forward to?
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. The standings can't change for Avant and for us now, so hopefully I get to just pick Blitzcrank both games no matter what happens.
Oh man,
that's what I want. All right, that's all that could make me happy. But
Pinch,
again,
if you're watching, ban Blitzcrank. Don't let him have it.
If he does that, I will be so upset. I will be just absolutely broken. But
all right, well, those are the games you can look forward to tomorrow here at 3 p.m. For everyone here at the OPL, we'd like to thank Jish and also T-Gun for being here, and you at home for watching, Sarian for doing our interviews, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Get locked down, forced to flash out. The Alistar is dead straight away. Ryoma only now joining the fight. Cena looking to fight back. Double kill picked up by Lost. He flashes on FBI's face for the triple. He wants that quadra kill. Juice can't stop this one. He's still tanking. Tally gets a double, and they will march towards the Nexus. This is exactly how Legacy want to start this series. A very bloody game one, and a decisive one at that. They'll go 1-up in this best-of-3 series. Nails FBI, he's forced to flash and everyone piles on in. Tornado comes out, big body bump from Juice, takes away first blood, and now he's hunting down Lost as well. One more attack should be able to kill him. Rogue is throwing shurikens into his face, and Lost might just get out. No, he doesn't. And Dokla almost single-handedly deletes the entire team. 3 members get gazed by the miasma coming out of the Cassiopeia. This should be game 2 falling to Sid. They tie up the series and take us to the final match to decide this game. Karma dies straight away. Cupcake's the next target as well. Big body bomb coming out of Juice once again. Lost is stuck against the Baron Pit wall, trying to fight his way out. Claire's on the backside, dealing as much damage as he can, but that's 3 members dead from Legacy. They jump back on top of Dokla.
Lost just isn't hitting anyone.
Is out of mana, but Lost gets good damage to the Karma. Claire almost dies. The captain for Legacy has fallen, and there's only one Nexus turret left. Karma jumps back in, he wants to stop him from taking it down, but Ryoma just got the double kill, and Sid take down Legacy. Oh, they jump in. That's a big initiative, but Luch, he shockwaves himself. Isn't going to matter, though, because already the support dead. ZZZ, come on and slam! Is able to trap them in the arena, and it's the duo of the solo lanes going to town. 2 on 3 isn't enough. Sonya's used. Rift Walk one more time. Gets the quadra. He gets the penta kill. Big play from Regicide. ZZZ jumps to the back lines. He gets a triple kill for himself. Only the cannon left, and it's live inside the fountain. And Regicide have done it. They're looking to try and pick up the Nexus, and they take game 1 over Abyss. Meanwhile, trying to fight Pabu, who's about to go mega. Already popped his ultimate. Can he kill him in time? Oh! Almost, but Pabu with the outplay gets first blood. Yele flashes away. ZZ goes after the Elise, almost kills him. Double stun from Pabu, stops him, flashes on him, gets the kill. Meanwhile, Suman and Lucha go for a one-on-one, dashing around. Clean's already burned. Yele pops him with the barrel. Suman gets the kill. He's going to try and flash over the wall. Does oh my goodness! That is frightening. Semi even had his hands off the keyboard there. Ray jumps down. Is he going to kill in return? Gets the kill! Yele out of nowhere looking to try and stop this one. Gets the taunt anyway. I was surprised Ramus have ever seen one.
So quick, Fish.
And Regicide have done it with the unorthodox solo queue team composition. They take down Abyss 2-0.